What's up, everybody? It's Logan Sennhauser Racing Team. Back-to-back kind of maintenance videos here. We're doing some more work today. Main thing is I 3D printed some mounts for the dashboard so that hopefully I can mount it in there permanently. We've got a rear bash bar that we're putting in just to kind of hopefully help mitigate damage a little bit more. You know, now that we've had so many little contacts, it's been getting expensive. So we're gonna see how this door bar fits. It's from Zerek Fabrication, I believe. It was like 200 bucks ish, 250 maybe. It was relatively cheap. So we're gonna try and get that mounted up, and then a lot of wiring. Wiring is kind of gonna be the name of the game. Obviously, when I did my dash and ECU install and all that, you know, I've got jumbles of wires everywhere. I got to mount the R980, the Ericsson device there. So the goal today is to get all of that done so that way I can drive it over to Rife Auto Body, which is, you know, the auto body guys that we work with, and hopefully get the rear damage repaired. That's the goal. I want to get the car back together so that I could drive it anytime this week, ideally tomorrow, over to Rife and get them going on it. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna see if my 3D printed kind of eyeballed. I use a caliper off of the original cluster. I'm gonna see how this fits. We might have to do some drilling and massaging to get this in there, but I think it's gonna work. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on getting that installed and show you the aftermath. Ideally, we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're in the car. This turned out so well. I had to massage my mounting plate a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and start the car. So I had to massage the mounting plate a little bit, as well as move some gauges around just because of the way that the hood kind of covers up the cluster. But this is what the boot sequence looks like. This has turned out incredible. So it does take a pretty long time to boot up, I will say. But yeah, it's going through all its boot sequence. Should be in the dashboard, or like the home page here in a second. There you go. Man, this is so neat. And then TunerStudio's got a boot. So like I said, it all auto launches. It just takes a long time. There's a lighter version of TunerStudio that's just built for dashboards, which I think I'm gonna get just to throw on here. But there you go. Now it's full screen, ready to go. We've got coolant here, oil pressure here, battery voltage, and then the fuel gauge isn't hooked up yet. I'm gonna do a separate video on that because I gotta do some jerry rigging. Then we got our rev strip there, and RPMs there, and then speed there. So yeah, man, it's coming together. It's coming together. So dashboard, obviously, I mean, I said in the last video, I'll say it again, I'm so jazzed with the way that came out. Now I need to tackle this. So this is what I just tossed in here. This is the UPS for the Ericsson, the Raspberry Pi, a voltage buck thing that keeps us from overvolting the UPS. I'm not even sure that it's necessary, but I need to install, basically it's called a Schottky diode, and it's like a one-way flow for electricity, so that way this UPS doesn't back charge into the car. So I gotta install that, clean all this wiring up, mount everything kind of how I like it, and then test to make sure everything's still working, including the Ericsson, which will allow us to remote in to our Pi, as well as give a hotspot for our camera. Shout out to My Races Live and obviously KFP Total IT Solutions. So I'm just gonna get all that done and check in with you when I complete it. I'm out of zip ties, so I gotta make a run to the auto parts store for zip ties. I'm doing wiring cleanup right now, so I kind of need the zip ties. But I was gonna take Sheila, but then I realized that I kind of jerry rigged the not Raspberry Pi, the Mega Squirt up under the dash, and it was like suspended with zip ties and things. And I did some research while I was at home. And I saw people on Etsy sell like special mounts for the NBs to put your Mega Squirt in the right location. But then I did some more digging, and I just found the files for them on Thingiverse for free. So I have a 3D printer, obviously. I mean, a lot of our mounts and stuff are 3D printed. If you don't have one, highly suggest it. They're the same price as a normal printer nowadays. And you can do, if you've got, you know, some amount of CAD skills, or even if you don't, there's a plethora of free designs out there that you can use. So like I said, these were free, and these are gonna allow me to mount the Mega Squirt back in the stock location with, like, you know, nice mounting points, not something jerry-rigged, cut up, zip ties, whatever. Hard mounting points, which is safe because it literally sits between the clutch and the brakes. And that's incredibly unsafe if it's not sitting in the perfect position, because as I found out, it'll hook the clutch, or it'll hook the brake, or it'll block the brake, or it'll block the clutch, which neither of those things is good. So I'm gonna get these installed and then hopefully take Sheila to the auto parts store to buy literally zip ties. All right, we've got Sheila out here. I'm gonna make, like I said, I'm gonna make a quick auto parts store run. I need zip ties, rags. I'm gonna take some trash out, some electrical connectors, just miscellaneous stuff. So I'm really excited. Honestly, I just wanted an excuse to see how the dashboard feels while you're driving it and whatnot. Just see how the car's running. So make that quick run, and we'll see what's what. I'll update you when I get back. Okay, test drive went pretty good. I was able to make it there and back, no like major issues. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out the auto tune and whatnot. I don't know if you need to save the tune again after you do the auto tune, or if it's already applied, or I think I'm just gonna stop messing with it. The base map runs fine for putzing around. It'll get me to and from the body shop, and then we'll you know, have Chase do some wizardry and get it tuned in after that. So it's definitely leaning out under partial throttle, which is not ideal. You can kind of hear those lean like pops a little bit. At least I think that's what they are. Again, this is all new to me, but made it there and back, no major issues. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and park it, finish up for the day. I'm gonna clean up wiring, probably install the rear bash bar, the new rear bash bar that we got. So I'll film that. Again, I'll film the cleanup of the wiring, and then we'll wrap up the video there, I think. I don't think I'll do much more today. So I have to look at my list, maybe I will, but yeah, that's the update. Wiring cleaned up, no more wires hanging around the pedals, ignore that. Yeah, you don't want to look under there, it's not pretty. My goal is to someday remove the dash and gut everything and make the harness really pretty. But the next step here is we're gonna go ahead and replace our rear bash bar. We got one of these guys. I gotta unwrap it here. But it's just like a welded tube, a bent and welded tube. I have no clue what grade or wall thickness or whatever. But I've been running the stock ones because they're cheaper. And I just keep replacing it with the stock one. But what I found is that they don't protect the car. So like, yes, these are cheaper, but this is not. This is gonna be like probably a $2,000, $3,000 repair. I'm taking it to the body shop, letting them handle it. Could probably do it cheaper if I did it myself, but I'm not as skilled as a lot of the other people in the world. So, yeah, so the goal is obviously this extends, like this mounting point here is that mounting point there. So it extends out a little bit further here, and it kind of wraps around, and it's just a lot stiffer. So in theory, you know, when we have these weird side contacts, or we back the car into something or something like that, this should save us some damage. That's the theory. So anyways, it's gonna be pretty straightforward. It's 4 bolts here, 4 bolts there, and then just do the 1-2 switcheroo. And then we're gonna have to zip tie that up somewhere, and then we're gonna have to figure out where to put our class sticker as well. Obviously, we're not gonna be able to put it on the bumper bar, anymore. So somewhere on the rear bumper. Voila! I'll probably include it. It required a lot of massaging. It actually pushed out one of the like It didn't even look like it was welded in. It looked like it was epoxied in, like the bolt that holds the bumper bar to the main body, I guess. I don't know. It's installed. It looks good. I wish it came out and protected the sides a little bit more. I almost wonder if, I mean, we know some welders, if we want to glop off the ends and make it wrap around more. I'm thinking maybe they made it not do that so that it would fit under a stock bumper, which obviously we don't care about. We want the protection. So I think we're going to try and make it wrap around a little more. We might not. I don't know. We'll see how much time we have before the next race. But I'm going to get the taillight zip tied back on there. And then look and see what else I want to get done for the day. But yeah, Zerek Fabrication, I'll link it below. Not wildly impressed with the build quality, but I mean, it's some metal welded together, and it was the cheapest option by like maybe 50 bucks from all the other ones on the market. So I'll link it below. I'm not upset about it. I just, like I said, I don't understand why the bolt holes aren't big enough for the bolts. Like, it seems like such an easy thing to, like, did you test it before you sold it? I don't know. Got a lot done today. Got the wiring cleaned up, got the rear bash bar installed. I was able to find a new sticker. I just got a new number, a class number sticker, like that one. So I found another one of those, which is good because they're kind of expensive for what they are, but I digress. I tried to load up the car with what I could. You can see the hood sitting on the roof. The taillight's in there, and then, I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to find someone to follow me to the body shop so I don't have to drive back and forth or put the hood in. I tried to put it in the car, and it's like, does not want to fit in anywhere. I got it in one way, and it just seems sketch. So anyways, wiring's cleaned up, dashboard's installed, done installed, not just installed. Only things I need to do there is obviously get the car tuned and then figure out the fuel gauge, which I have parts coming in to try and jerry rig that up, hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday. Yeah, so I still got a laundry list of stuff to do, but the light at the end of the tunnel is being shown, which is really exciting. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Check out the Monday night streams if you want to talk to me IRL, or I guess virtually, but live. And subscribe if you haven't already, if you're liking the content, and like the video too. It helps to spread the word. Like I said, I'm trying to do this to spread knowledge. I feel like it's kind of hard to find things. Obviously trying to do things more budget friendly. I know there's a lot of people who want to get in this that don't have deep pockets. And so yeah, just trying to spread the knowledge. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, share it with your friends. Anything helps. So, but seriously, thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one.